Hello, I'm trying to find a place that has good lighting in this room. Let me know when you're here. Okay. Are you right in front of here? Can you see me? All right. I forgot my little phone holder. So tell me when you're here so that I can see your comments and let you know that, so that I know I can see your comments. Okay. Hello, Kayla. I'm going to grab my pump. Okay. You can see me, yay. Hi, Taylor. Hi, Heather. I'm at my parents' house. Gonna do this chat here, and there's all kinds of things laying around, like a Barbie. There's always a naked Barbie somewhere on the floor. All right. So today we're gonna talk about hands-on pumping. This is something you have to know. I want everyone to know. Yes, I'll give you a closer look at the pump bag. I want everyone to know the trick of hands-on pumping. And today, we will be giving away a Calypso to go from Ardo. This is the Calypso to go. This is the bag. Can you see it? And let me show you. You want a closer look at it? Here's the bag. It's a retail value of $299. And do you want to know about it? Do you want me to tell you the things about the Ardo Calypso to go? I'll pull out all the goodies inside. I'll tell you all about it. And then we're going to talk about hands-on pumping, because I know that people are often concerned that they're not pumping enough breast milk. And first of all, your pumping output is not a good indication of how much milk you have inside of your breast. And I'm going to talk about how you can get more of that milk out, because your pump is not your baby. It cannot get the milk out as well as your baby can. But with a few tricks, you can get more out. And I'll talk about how. Here's my fake boob. That's my favorite part. This does not come with a fake boob. That's just for me, so I can show you how to use the pump. But the Ardo Calypso comes with 5 flange sizes. And that's good, because flange size is where it's at. This is not a one-size-fits-all situation. This is not... Your flange size matters. If it's too small or too big, it will not be expressing milk properly. So hands-on pumping is not the same as hands-free pumping. Hands-free pumping is when you get a bra or you rig some sort of situation where you don't have to hold on. Hands-on pumping is a combination breast massage and breast compression to help work that milk out of your breast, so that you are expressing more milk than you normally would by just letting go and letting the pump do all of the work. When you help, you will get more milk. I do think this is a very good pump for exclusively pumping parents, yes. And it is the quietest pump on the market, yes. So the flange size matters. It comes with 5. And so you want to make sure you have the correct fitting flange size. Here's the pump itself. It is less than a pound. Yes, it is less than a pound. Here's what it looks like, and then here's the tubing. Here's the power cord. It has the power cord. It has a battery charge, and it has a car adapter. So it's really got everything that you could possibly need, and it runs on AA batteries. There's no rechargeable batteries, so that if there's a power outage, you are not, you'll still have a pump. So here it is, less than a pound. You can put your bottles right here. Oh, that's the, here. And there you go. You got your little pump station right here. Yes, it's quieter. It's the quietest pump on the market. It has been tested. Does it need a cord? Well, so it plugs into the wall, or it uses batteries, or it uses a car adapter. Replacement parts, you can find them on, well, I don't know that answer that question. They are online. Whether they're in stores or not, I'll have to find out. If you guys are answering questions, probably asking them quite faster than I can answer them. And I promise you that we will come through later and answer the questions that we're missing. But I want to tell you this. So this pump comes with, oh, I can turn it on for you. Should I turn it on for you? Where's an outlet? Let me turn it on for you and you can hear how quiet it is. I mean, there's things plugged in here, so how is there needs to be an outlet somewhere. Oh no, I knew that was going to happen. I'm sorry, I just smashed all of you to the ground. Let me turn this in. Sorry, I hope I'm not showing you my armpit or something. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to turn it on. I'll turn it all the way up. So the other thing, one of my favorite things about this pump is that it has 64 settings. 64. There's 8 vacuum, 8 cycle, 8 times 8 is 64. 64 different combinations for your pumping. You can customize it exactly what is comfortable for you, because that is how you will get the most milk out. That is turned all the way up. So like I said, so here's the vacuum. So you can just put that to what is comfortable for you. And then here's the cycles. So you can turn that up and turn this down, or vice versa, or whatever you think is most comfortable for you and whatever you get the most milk out. No, it has the same amount of, if you have, no, it has the same amount of suction with all of the power options. So this is an entirely Swiss-made pump. It's closed system. It is available through most distributors. So you can actually contact Ardo. I'll put a link in later, but you can contact Ardo and fill out their information, fill out a little information there, and they will help you find a distributor where you can get this covered by your insurance. Let's see. I'm trying to read or make sure I'm telling you all the things there are to know about the pump. Oh, yes. And here's the other thing we love about it. It uses negative pressure. So it doesn't use suction. It's not breaking. It's not pulling and then letting go. Pulling and then letting go. It's just holding your breast, pulling more like your baby does. Let me show you this. Oh, everything's tangled here. So can you see the breast in here moving? No. There we go. Can you see that? This, by the way, would be a flange that is too big for this breast. But I'm just trying to show you how gentle and powerful that suction is. Yes, it shouldn't. Yeah, a lot of pumps are yanking. They're yanking and letting go, yanking and letting go. That's not what your baby does. That is not comfortable, and that is not going to help you express the most milk. So that is a lot about the Calypso. Let's see. I think that's all for now. If I think of more, we'll revisit it. You can ask questions and I'll go through and ask you. But let's talk about hands-on pumping, because this is something that I'm constantly telling people about, because I just think this is so amazing. So your pump, like I was saying, your pump cannot get all of the milk out of your breast. It's not your baby. There's nothing in the world that can mimic your baby totally. Your baby can just really get all that milk out. Your pump can't do that. It needs a little bit of help. And so you can use a technique called hands-on pumping. And there's really no rules. There's a few rules. But there's no, it's you can really customize this to what some people have different tricks that they do. Some people, let's talk about it. So you have milk, ducts that go all the way up here and all over the place. So one of the things that you can do, one of the ways to tweak it is, some people like to get hands-free bra. You can buy like a pumping bra, or you can rig yourself a pumping bra. I don't know if you know that I'm wearing a bathing suit, so I'm just going to show you that you can cut like a little slit here in an old sports bra. And then you'll have a little slit, and you can insert your flange there, and then you'll have a little hands-free pumping situation. And so that's one of the ways that you can start. Is some people will do it one breast at a time, and I can talk about that too. I'll start with the both breasts at the same time. And so what you're going to start to doing, some people like to start with a warm compress and kind of warm up and loosen those milk ducts. Some people don't. So you're just going to be kind of massaging around all of your breasts. You can start off here. You can do it this way if it's easier to reach. Massaging towards your nipple. Loosening things up, getting that milk nice and loose. All around. You can do this all around your breast. Just massaging those milk ducts. And you can go towards your nipple. Starting out far and then going towards. Do you see how I'm doing that? So once you've massaged your breasts, then you can do a breast compression. And though this is similar to what you would do for hand expression, you're basically hand expressing while you're pumping. And this is helping to get all that milk out. So then you're going to put your breast in a C hold and compress. And you'll be able to see in the pump the milk coming out. I know, Heather, a lot of people do it. See, it's the other thing is a lot of times you talk to people about hands-on pumping and they're like, oh yeah, I didn't realize I was already doing that. They're like, oh yeah, I already did that. And then you can kind of, maybe learn a couple of, ways that work for you. Then then you're compressing to the other side and you're just compressing the milk out. You'll see it come out. More milk will come out. Studies have been conducted on this. And, I left my notes downstairs. I think I remember them all anyway. But studies have been done, and people have reported up to 50% more output using hands-on pumping. So then, while you're doing that, then you can feel around, and you'll be able to feel maybe some spots where you can feel like there's some more full milk ducts. Some areas like that, then you can kind of squeeze there, try to get that out, and you're really, really emptying the breast now. And that's it. And you can do that every time you pump. I think the total time for that they suggest would be like 25 minutes. But don't get hung up on that. I mean, you know, just incorporate this into your pumping. Here come my kids. Incorporate this into your pumping routine and you will see an increase in your milk out. You should see an increase. Some people prefer to do one breast at a time, and that's fine. You can just hook one up, and some people find it easier than kind of working both. You know, you can do this, massage again, and then you can see, oh, there's also links to this if you want to look. People will use both hands. They can literally be using both hands. Yep. And you can express the milk that way. So the Calypso, back to the Calypso because there's more. The Calypso to go also comes with this awesome storage bag with a little, with the bottles. It's got 6 bottles. It's got the freezer, the ice packs, and I can't close it now. The Calypso also comes with something very unique. This is called the OptiFlow. And as you can see, this is a very soft, yeah, it comes with 6 bottles, I believe. So you're going to grab your 31, I believe it's the 31 millimeter flange. I wish that I had my glasses because yes, it is that time of my life to need my glasses when I'm looking for small numbers. I can't see. Yeah, 31. Okay. But I don't believe it yet that I really have to have glasses on, so I don't wear them. And then I'm trying to read something, and then I can't read it, and I need to just believe. So you hook up the OptiFlow here. And let's see. Okay, so you're hooking this up to this, to the 31 millimeter flange size. And I'm just going to put my boob in here even though Facebook will, you can't see anything. But you're going to hook it up like this. And it will be massaging your breasts while you're pumping. And while you're doing a breast massage, while you're doing massage with the OptiFlow, you can actually unhook this and still be massaging all the way to your nipple. See that? Okay. Sky, what's the best breast pump? Well, I'm talking about the Ardo Calypso right now. So this is the best breast pump. Let's see. The Calypso, Rebecca, I was talking before that the Calypso is the quietest breast pump on the market. I'll turn it on for you again. I'll turn it all the way up so you can hear. This has been tested and is the quietest pump on the market. It has 64 settings. Does the OptiFlow help with extra elastic nipples? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what you mean there. Do you have extra elastic nipples? That's okay, Rebecca. I'll show you again. I'm going to show everything again because people come in late and you got to know this stuff. So there's the cycle. The vacuum has 8 settings. There are 8 cycle settings. These can all be individually set. You see there? These can all be individually set. 64 different ways to set your pump. And this will be, you will be able to customize it to your maximum comfort. Are you talking about the OptiFlow? I'm not sure what you mean by extra elastic nipples. I guess that's what I mean. I mean, maybe it can help. I've used a pump. Yes, I've used this one and other pumps. Yes. So again, it's entirely Swiss-made pump. Closed system. It weighs less than a pound. I've actually worn this on with the battery pack in. I've actually worn it on my belt loop. I put a carabiner, is that how you say that word? And worn it here and got a like a hands-free bra, and I was just walking around the house. So Rachel, I'm wondering if your flange is too big. Is it possible that your flange is too big? If your nipples are hitting the back of the flanges, I'm wondering if maybe you need to go down a size. I wonder if that would help maybe? Carabiner. Yeah, I know how it's spelled, but how do I say it? Am I saying it right? Carabiner? I don't know. I'm just going to say, if I'm saying it wrong, I'll just say it over and over again so you can laugh at me. So my sister, when she was younger, she'd never really heard anybody say the word pamphlet. So she thought it was pamphlet. And it was so cute. And she wasn't that young. She was like a teenager. But she would say pamphlet. And it was so cute. I just couldn't stand it. I loved it. Anyway, yes, it has a wall adapter, it has a car adapter, and it has a battery operating option. It runs on AA batteries so that you are never out of luck in a power outage, because that happens to people all the time, you know, with all the hurricanes and the fires and everything. Oh, you don't know what the, you know the thing that you hook your keys onto? You can like, it's like a hook, and it hooks onto your pants, and you can like hang your keys there. I just hooked it to the little handle on the top of the pump. Yeah, the pump. So there's a picture. I'll see if I can find it and put it in the comments. Yes, the battery operation helps so much. Okay, so what else should I tell you? Hands-on pumping. This is something I really, really want you to know. Does anybody here do hands-on pumping? Did you see an increase in your output? And so the hands-on pumping, it is the combination of breast massage, and breast massage helps loosen up the milk ducts. I pronounced it correctly, yes. uh, massaging your milk ducts, and you can do this while you're breastfeeding too. Um, just massaging those milk ducts will help loosen them up. Will help the milk come out faster or more. Help the milk come out. I don't necessarily know about faster, but more efficiently. And so you're massaging, you're loosening up all those. I am not an IBCLC. I suppose I'm a badass. I am an advocate who's been working in the field for a very long time, and I work alongside lactation consultants. I'm very confident in what I'm telling you. I won't come on here and post to all of you things that I don't know to be true. So, yes. My favorite hands-free option. Okay, I'm trying to answer your questions. So you're massaging, you're loosening up those milk ducts, you're getting things nice and loose, and then you are going to do breast compressions. And this is what I did too. I did this with my when I had my second son. He wasn't gaining weight, and I was tandem nursing, and I contacted a lactation consultant. She said, "Are you making sure to give the baby the full breast?" And I was like, "What?" I just thought it was like free for all, 2 boobs, 2 babies, everybody hop on. And she's like, no, you got to make sure the baby gets the full breast. And then she taught me how to to do the massaging and the breast compressions to help him just get more of that milk. And he gained like a ridiculous amount of weight in a week. And so that was, oh, no, I didn't think that you were trying to question my content, Heather. I just wanted to kind of explain why, just, because it's true. I mean, you really should question. You should question my content. You should question where I'm getting my information, because there is a lot of information out there that is just not correct. And, obviously we know this is why people are really struggling to get the right information. And so that's one of the things that I'm really passionate about, is like partnering with, people that I know have good information and learning from them and trying to use this platform to get that information out there. So the breast compressions, then you're compressing it. It's like hand expression, like you would hand express, just to, like you would hand express. And then if you do this while you're pumping, you're helping your pump to get all that milk out, because your pump cannot do what your baby can do. Your baby is this, your baby's designed to get all of that milk out. And, your pump just can't. Your pump can do, this is why pumping output is not a reliable gauge of how much milk is in your breast, because it just can't get it all out. But if you help it, they've done studies on this, and people have reported up to 50% more milk. So it's a really great tool. And so this is what you can do it hands-free. Somebody asked me what my favorite hands-free option was, and I'm sorry to just keep putting my boobs in the camera, but I really want you to see what I'm doing, because it helps. And I can put some videos in here too, because I know it really helps somebody I'm not lactating anymore, so I can't actually show you like the milk coming out. So I can show you this technique, but I can, it's good, you can see somebody who's actually, got her breast out. She has like, the bottle right there, and she's actually, showing it to you. So my favorite hands-free option would be just any kind of hands-free pumping bra. I mean, there's a lot of great ones. There's like Rumina has good ones. The Dairy Fairy has really, beautiful lingerie hands-free pumping ones, and Mamzelle has some hands-free pumping bras. You can also make your own. I've made my own. I took an old sports bra that I, didn't care about, and when I put it on, you can make a little note on where your nipple is. Take it off, because now you're going to use some scissors, and make a slit, straight up and down slit. Then you are going to take your, let me see, you can just take your flange And you can just slip it into the hole. I didn't actually puncture my swimsuit, so you just slip it in there, hook it up, and that's your hands free. So there's lots and lots of really easy ways to do it. And so you can do it the hands-free way with both at the same time, or you can do what I was doing before, where some people prefer to do it like 2 hands on one, and that's the same way. This to me seems kind of awkward, but I feel like this is the best way. You're wrapping your hands around here, and you're just compressing. Let's see, what else do you want to know about the pump? Is there anything else you want to know about the pump or hands-free pumping or pumping or breastfeeding? Oh my God, are we still connected? Please tell me we're still connected. I don't know why there's a poor wireless connection. That's what it just told me. Somebody comment that I'm still here. Okay. Thank you, Vanessa. I don't know what just happened. I don't know. It said poor wireless connection trying to connect again. Ugh. Then I was freaked out. It froze for a bit. Okay. I don't know why. Yeah. All right. So the Calypso is my favorite pump. And I think that you will love it too. And I'm going to paste a link, which I didn't want to do until later because, you know, once you put a link in something, Facebook won't show your post to anybody. So when we're done here, I'm going to put a link inside of this post. And if you're listening to me, I really want you to do this. I don't care if you've talked to your insurance before and they told you that they're not going to cover a pump for you. Insurance agents sometimes just don't know all the things that are going on. They're just not always on the ball. And there's a lot of things that they need to know, and they, you know, some things they just don't know. Ardo knows the questions to ask. Ardo knows all the loopholes, they know all the laws, they know all of this. It's a simple form. I'll put the link to the form. You fill it out, and they will do the work for you. They will help find a distributor through your insurance that can help connect you to this pump. I highly recommend this pump. I recommend it to everybody. I used it myself. It's less than a pound. It is the quietest pump on the market. If you are, you know, at work, I mean, a lot of people really don't want this loud screaming machine, you know, when they're just trying to pump privately in their office or in a room, or sometimes you're not even in that enclosed of a space and, you know, people can hear you and you really just want, you want some privacy. So the 64 settings I think are just perfect. By the way, we're giving one of these away. We're going to give away a Calypso to go. All of you who are commenting now are entered to win. All you have to do to enter is comment. Just comment. Let's see. How to keep nipples. So there's a couple of people who are having problems with their nipples being pulled too far into a flange. And I mean, if your nipples are rubbing on the flange, that's too small. And if your whole areola is going inside, that's too big. But you're saying regardless of the flange size, no matter what flange you're using, your nipples are being pulled all the way in. Well, the thing that does come to mind is this OptiFlow option here. And somebody up here asked. So this is what the inside of it would look like. But I don't know the answer to that question. I hope somebody in the thread has had this problem and knows some tips for you. And when I am done here, I will ask around as well to see if anyone has had that problem. To be completely honest, that's one I have not heard a lot of. I'm sorry you're struggling with that, because that sounds really, really frustrating. It comes with 2 OptiFlow thingies. Yep. It comes with 2. Yeah, I know, the extra stretchy boobies. That's, that's the thing so much, right? Is that everybody's body is so completely different. And so what works for one person is a completely different experience for another person, because their breast is shaped differently, or they just have their body reacts differently to the pump. And so there's absolutely nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with your boobs. It's just the way that your breast is reacting to a pump. So, I'll try to connect with some people who have the same issue. And because you don't want to use a flange that's too big or too small, because that's not going to help. Oh, you're saying like you've brought this up to lactation consultants who aren't that helpful either. Yeah. Okay. Well, so just if anybody has like a specific question and you think that that you haven't been able to get a lot of answers on, feel free to email me at the badassbreastfeeder@gmail.com, and we can talk about more of that. So I have no idea how long I've been talking. What about like 40 minutes? Okay, I'm going to wrap this up. So everybody who is commenting is entered to win the Calypso to Go. This beautiful pump right here that is less than a pound, that is the quietest pump on the market, that has 64 settings, that is made in Switzerland entirely, and that comes with 5 different flange sizes, and the OptiFlow that we talked about, how you can use this as well for your hands-on pumping, because this will help with the breast massage, and you can pull it away and get down in there too while with your hands to continue the breast massage. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And all you have to do is comment to be entered to win this. And here is the bag again. I feel like it helps to have a little bit of size, some perspective. So if you have questions and I haven't answered them, 5 flange sizes. Yep. If you have questions and I have missed them, then yeah, Sarah, you're gonna want to sterilize your pump parts every day, but you don't have to do it every time you pump. One of the things that people do is they'll pump, and then in between pumps they'll just put the whole thing in the refrigerator. And so then once your milk is cold, then you can add it to the other milk that you've saved, and do it that way, because you don't want to add the warm milk into the cold milk. You wait until it's all cold, then add it. Okay, so if I haven't answered some of your questions, then you can just leave them here, and I will come through later. Me and hopefully Jen from Ardo, who used to do these chats with me, but then she had to start traveling all over the world, literally. And so now I'm doing them. But I hope I'm giving you all the information that you need. Yes, Jessica, it is closed system. Yes, thank you for keeping me on my toes. So please leave your questions. I will come through later. I hope you learned something about hands-on pumping. Spread the word, because people are pumping so much more milk. And again, it's just simply a combination of breast massage and breast compression. You know, you've seen probably some videos about hand expression. It's similar to this. You're just doing it while you're pumping. Okay, I will talk to you soon. And don't forget to fill out the link above that I'm going to put there to check with your insurance if you can get this covered. And we'll be back in a week to pick a winner for the pump. Okay? Bye. Thank you.